Let's go. Oh, let's get rid of that because I forgot. Well, let's finish and then let's see if we can make a deck. Ah! Yay! Let's go and, well, see if we can make a deck. I don't know. Is it better to just open random packs or, well, I don't know. Well, I guess first we should, well, let's see what we have to work with. Hey, speaking of drafts, that's actually what I'm up to. Yeah, we're gonna... Yeah, I'll try and win one. I could have won the first one, but I was the dummy. Well, at least now I know how the game works. So... Anyway. Shouldn't take too long to get a battle going. Whew. Anyway. I don't know what I'm doing, but... Come on. Come on. There we go. Zeitgeist. Yeah, I don't know if this is a good idea, but... I'm probably going to regret this, but... At least I have a turn 3 play.
Hidden pathways everywhere. Huh. Well, that's not that great, but it can buff itself, so I guess that's okay, but...
The touch of shadow.
Curse you. Anyway, let's go play another...
Nothing gets past me.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try not to die.
Step back.
Wait, she's choosing her own deck? Is she it?
Focus, child.
No, I don't bother doing that. I'm not very...
We strike from the shadows.
Well, Well, that was unfortunate. It's a 4. Yeah, I think I may have lost this one. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've lost. I can't really... I should have mulliganed. Oh, I need an aggressive hand, you dummy. Anyway. Why on earth did I keep that hand? Yeah, I'm so dead.
A job, huh?
Unfortunately, it doesn't get... Well, at least I have something to block with, but... Yeah, his deck is... Yeah, I don't think there's any way I can recover from this.
Rend them to shreds.
Ah! Rip. Yeah, that wasn't... Well, I completed a draft at least, but... Oh, okay. Warp cards on... Warp cards? You could... Ah, okay. Your units cost 1 less to shift. Oh, okay. That's not bad, actually. That's interesting. We'll see. Well, I lost, sadly. Well, I didn't get a very good reward, but... I got lucky there. I think. Oh, I get a card deck. Nice. Sand Warrior. Wait, a 0... Oh, okay, but you need... Okay, see. It costs 0, but you still need those. Okay. It's not as broken as it looks. It's still good, but... It's just so you can play that and play another creature on the same turn, which is not bad. Speaking of warp cards, there's a warp card. Anyway, let's see what cards we have to make a deck with. I'm gonna go make a deck. Wait, first let's open the packs, because... We get your units with 5 or more attack have Lifesteal. Summon Plunder. You may transform a card. A power card in your hand into a treasure trove, or a non-power card in your hand into a sigil of its fashion. Like if you already have them, if you already have, you know, power equal to your... If you already have, you know, power in your hand equal to... Anyway, let's see what the rare slash... I don't know what the rarities are in this game, but yeah. It can't be killed except by breaching 0 defense. It's a 7/7. Wow. So it can take out the big boys. Interesting. Oh, you know, I have to pick this back. And then I do that. Again, a 1/1 with... When you play a unit with 5 attackable, draw 2 cards, that's... I mean, good for... And otherwise... It's good if you can get them ultimate off, otherwise it doesn't feel that great. Drawing 2 cards is good. After you play a... Whoa, that's... You play... Okay, so you want... So that one, very much, you want that to be a, You very much want that deck to have lots of spells in it. And then... Well, that's like a payoff, so... Let me... Now let's create a deck. I mean, yeah, we could deal 1 damage. Give a unit or weapon in your hand +1 attack. Yeah, that one's not bad, but I mean that one's okay. That one's good. That one's pretty good. I mean, yeah, well, it only gets to attack once, but like that one's good. That one's not bad. Deal 2 damage to the enemy unit and 2. We attack with exactly 2 units, say each deal 1 damage to the enemy player. Deal 4 damage, you can't be stopped by Aegis. Or double the damage. 4 damage for free isn't bad. Stealth. At the start of your turn, it has. Oh wait, I didn't want to add that. When you attack with exactly 2 units, each deal 1 damage. No, that's not it. Is it that one? I don't remember. There was like one that kind of works with... No, that's not it. Amplify 5 gain fight tele. Okay, yeah. I don't think that's really worth it, but... Draw a time sigil from your deck. Draw 2 cards. Okay, that's not bad. What do I want, though? Pay 8 to give it +5/+5. Okay, that's... Okay, I can see why that's a common, but... Oh, I see. It's because it's in... Okay, so it's only... You can only use it in a throne deck, okay. Yeah, okay, well, well, I don't know what deck I want to make then. Well, first of all, let's see what cards we have. Okay, so that one gives us power, but I don't need to worry about that one. Anyway, we've got, when you play a relic, play a sentinel equal to that relic's cost. Yeah, that one's good if you want to play sentinels, but I don't know if we have enough. Well, okay, that one's not, doesn't really want us to have tons, but yeah, we don't want those ones. Yeah, those are just depleted, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna just, when you play another unit with stealth, reveal it to give it flying and aegis. Flying, but otherwise it's just 3-1, so not fantastic. Give one of the units +3/+3 when you accept. Oh, okay, so it's like a cycle. It's just I happen to have 2 of those. But that's kind of more... Played, well, that's kind of more... Anyway, more importantly, let's... Do we have like do we have something that's actually worth building around, or do we just have to... That's not really worth it. I deal 5 damage to a factionless or multi... Oh, that one. That one's pretty good, not really worth floating a deck around, but it's pretty good. Well, let's take a look at the... Let's take a look at the high cost cards we have and see which ones are good. We've got a 7/7 with Flying and Overwhelm. We've got a Skyfire Hellkite with each unit deals 1 damage to the enemy player, which includes itself, I imagine. Draw a Worldspire Phoenix. Whoa, jeez. So it only becomes stronger. That's kind of good, actually. Quick draw, your other units have a +2 attack, which works well if they have quick draw, otherwise, well, it just makes them more threatening. That's a decent finisher. Ooh, that's not bad. 6/3 with Overwhelm. So it's not wasted even if... Depleted unless you've played a sigil this game. Echo, it has... Yeah, it's just... Yeah, it deals 1 damage with Echo. Don't know if that's any good, probably not. Give a unit Killer, which is okay. But... I don't know. Draw an attachment and a sentinel from your void. Each unit in your hand will cost 4 and gets +2/+2. Get 3 HP for each attacking unit. So that's you or your opponent? Summon, draw times the jewel, well... I don't know. There's probably better ways to ramp. Like that one, for example. For example, this. That's a decent one. When it attacks, draw a card. When it blocks, you gain 3 health. Flying, Deadly, and Ambush can be played to block an enemy attacker at the end of their turn. Sure. But what do at the end of your turn, each player draws an additional card after 3 turns. It transforms into a... well, that which is just... yeah, it becomes a 0/0 with attack and HP equal to the number of cards in both players' hands, and whenever it attacks, draw 2 cards, which is... yeah, that's probably worth it. Draw 2 cards for 4, which is not bad. I don't know. But what are the big payoffs? Well, that's not really a payoff, but that just keeps you, that just lets you draw more cards, which is good, right? Choose another unit, you gain its health. If it's hidden, reveal it and it gains that, yeah, that one. Play a 1/1 Wisp, which, I mean... okay, it's a 6/6 with a killer. Yeah, I might just make it a fire. Wait, it actually is fire? Okay. Justice, Primal, Shadow, Multi-Faction, and neutral cards, which can be used in any... well, that one's not particularly good, but what we do have... draw a sigil of your choice from your deck. Helpful Doorbot, well... well, what cards do we want to add anyway? When you play units, the top unit of your deck gets +1. Pay 3 to increase that ability. Okay, add when summon, deal 1 damage to the enemy player. Already got that. Yeah, I don't think I really need that. When attacks, she gets +1 attack. Is that permanently or is it temporarily? If it's permanently, then that's actually really good. A 2/1 with charge. That one's pretty good. That one's good. Fate transform the bottom card of your deck into an outlaw. Summon player 2/2, player +2 Iron Sword on one of your units. Deal 4 damage, you can't be stopped by Aegis. At the start of your turn, reveal it to play Rampage. Okay, so it's only if she can buff, if she gets buffed somehow. And 2, you gain +3. Okay, so it ramps, which is decent. So I'll put it in. Play it this turn. I don't know. Anyway, kill an enemy. Anyway, Magma Javelin. A 3/3 with Overwhelm. Give power this turn equal to the highest attack among your units. Which, yeah, I don't know about that. But pay 5 to give one of your units double damage. Reckless Valor. Yeah. Well, let's... Okay, deal damage equal to an enemy equal to your... Nope, don't want that. Quicker draw, your other units have plus... I don't want too much high cost stuff, so we'll just see what our time relics are like. Time relics. Time cards! Remove all text from a card and its attachments. Prevent... So what does a deck have to be exactly? It's... Gauntlet is a great way to make money to a point. Okay, so you need 75 cards, that's all I wanted to know. Good. Anyway, 70, that's a lot of cards actually. Anyway. Echo, Silencer Unit, Bold Adventurer, 2-3. Well, let's see what we have anyway. That's a decent one to have. Play a 2, no, put a unit into its owner's hand. Draw a time. Nah, I'd rather have one that gives me the choice. Well, let's see what we have first of all to go with. Flying, Deadly, and Ambush. Yeah, that's a decent one to put 2 copies of. I don't think I really need that. I mean, no. There's no point in doing that unless we... I don't know if that one's... A 5-4 with Overwhelm, which is... oh no, 3-4. Okay, that's not very good then. Don't really... that you only want, probably want that in a mono deck, but not in a 2-color deck. Yeah, well, first we want to see what type of... Deadly. 1-5 and... to give your units killer. That one's not that great, but 1 copy of it is fine, I guess. And that's all my cards, so that gives me... So what do we have to work with? And so what's that curve look like? We've got a decent amount of... oh, we've got a ton of fire cards, so we may want to cut that out a little bit. So what sort of deck are we trying... so what are we trying to do here? What does this deck try to do? I don't know, it could probably be a mid-range deck or a... Gold mine, it's the... Okay, so he wants... Got piercing spot there. Blitz stone. I don't know, that one's just... The 3 damage is honestly pretty good for what it is, so... That one's... Each cost in your hand will cost 4 or more. It gets +2/+2. Well, we want more high cost cards for that to do things. More importantly, what do we want? Well, that one just gives a lot. It gives us value whenever it attacks, but deal 5 damage or give one of your sentinels. We actually need sentinels for that to work, though. Well, I guess we can create one, but we kind of want. We take that out if we don't have sentinels to put in the deck. Well, there's that. Well, that's a sentinel, but we need more to make use of it. So let's see what we... Is that the only... Yeah, we only have one, which is nowhere near enough. So because of that... Here 4 damage. No, that one's good. Just, I mean, removal's gotta be good. Deal 2 damage to enemy unit and 2 damage to the enemy player. You just draw one from your deck. And I'm guessing that's what happens if you... And to do that, to play a... Yeah. Deal 5 damage. Oh yeah, that's the one that I'm not sure if I'll keep or not. Those two are possibly cuttable. Cuttable. Oh yeah, I want to go... Well... So we can give... So +2/+2 would overwhelm. So if we want... Sentinels... What sentinels do we actually have though to play? Do we have enough sentinels to actually make it worth playing? We've got 1 sentinel, but... Not really enough to make it worth it, so... We've got another sentinel, but... Not really, but I mean, we wanted to be able to use that effect at least some of the time, so... That one doesn't really do that much. Well, we won't be able to use that second effect much at all, even if we put that in. So... We might have to take that one out, sadly. Maybe we take those ones out too, because... So what kind of deck are we making here anyway? Well, let's see what time cards we want to put in, because, well, we do have some, we have some commons, so I don't know if it's. You gain 3 HP for each attacking unit. Each unit with cost 4 or more, so we want some decent amount of units with cost 4 or more to take advantage of that. How many spells do we have? 7. Not really enough to make use of that. So we'll just see. It's a 2-1 with a deadly, and it creates and draws a Viper thing with a +2. A 1/5 flying doesn't sound very good. Stealth and at the start of your turn, reveal it to give your unit healer. You may not put another unit to its owner's hand. A 6/5 with, well, just a 6/5. A 1/5 with, no, yeah, I've already put it in. Wait, well, I haven't put that one in. That one's good. Healer, we play a 1/1 Wisp. Well, we got a 1/1 Wisp. Wait, so what does that do to our deck? It increases the curve by a fair amount, but... So, what do we have that is good here? Quick draw, your other units have +2. Well, we want a decent amount of ramp, so what do we have in terms of ramp? Well, that draws a card which isn't ramp, but it is good. Summon, deal 2 damage, which is not bad at all. A 2/2 with, that's decent I guess, but I don't know if that's any good. That one's definitely a finisher for sure. Summon, each of your units deals 1 damage to the enemy player. Draw it from your void with a +3/+3 in cost increased killer. Two piercing shots, a conspire, because it draws a... Yeah, being able to draw a power card is useful. So what's... we got like... we don't need that many 3-cost cards. So we can probably get rid of you. Ageless Mentor, each unit in your hand with cost 4 or more gets +2/+2. So it gives us +1, so I don't know, it doesn't really tell us how many. So what is that curve? So it's like we've got 3, 4. Well, we've got 40 cards, so we want, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. We've got 10 cards that cost 2 or less, which is not a ton. We've got a fair amount of 3 cost cards, but we kind of have to get to 3 first. Kind of feel like... Well, let's take a look at our 2 cost cards again, see what we can... Actually, yeah, that one's decent, so we'll put 4 there in there, and we'll... Any other 2 cost cards that we want? Not really. Well, I don't know if we want that. Any 2 cost units, any 2 cost stuff here. Deal 2 damage, draw a fire sigil. Yeah, I mean, being able to draw them is actually not bad. It's not rampant per se, but it is good. But it is definitely gives us, but it does let us get to 7 a lot easier. Although we really want to get at least be able to get to 4. We want to be able to get to 6. Well, 6 is where we start to get the really good cards. Some of the 4 costs, we don't have many 4 costs, but they're decent. Anyway, I probably need to cut some cards, so... What cards do I want to cut? Cards don't feel that great. Well, keeping us alive is probably not a bad thing. And it being deadly is decent, so it's a good blocker, so we'll keep that. That one is just... It's a 6/5 and it gives us... and it gives all of them killer, so we can... which is actually pretty good. Exhausted, which I think means you can't attack the next turn, but that could be worth it. That is good with General Isalio, so that is good with him. So we only have 1 of him though, but that's to be expected. Like I probably, want more of those 2 if I had the choice, but that one's also a decent... And that one's, yeah, a 7/7, yeah, that's like a game finisher. Well, we wanna... Anyway, let's see, what cards could I do without? Like, well, all of the high cost cards are decent. Kill an enemy attachment, well, we'll see if we need to... Anyway, let's... Rune of Relocation depleted unless you have played a sigil this game. Nah, I don't really mind. Excuse me. Yeah, that's just plain, yeah. We want that because that gives us... So that's the only power card we have, huh? Yeah, we only have stuff like the time sigil, which we're gonna add at the end. Seek power, nothing. Draw sigil of your choice from your deck, I don't know about that. We'll consider that if we need more ramp, but... Let's... Oh wait, that's actually exactly what we need. Wait, I don't know how, so I've got 24, 28 out of... How much is 28 out of... Half would be, well, a third, I don't know, 15, no, 20, 40, 60, 25, 50, 20, oh, it's 20, 25 is a, 25 is a third. So 28 is, that might be okay for now. Actually, what do we even call this deck? Like... Well, it kind of feels like a mid-range deck, so we'll just call it that. It kind of feels like it plays like one, so we'll do that. Wait, I mean, who really cares, but anyway, and if there's any problems, we'll deal with it then, and let's go test it out. Oh, okay, so that's what... Okay, yeah, Forge, okay, that makes sense. Anyway, let's do versus, and then do ranked. Anyway, let's actually see if our deck is any good. Well, it's probably not going to be great, but let's... at least try to get a good decent deck. Anyway, for now we want to try and get more cards, so if the deck sucks, then we'll try and improve it by getting more cards by opening more decks. Prologue. We have 3 in hand with a... like... I feel like we have to... Well, that one's decent, so there we go.
Focus, child.
Well, we have 5 in hand, so that's decent. Wait, you're playing a time deck too?
What have we here?
Well, we can't really attack with you, so... Not that we'd want to. I don't know. It's an okay, well... He has flyers, so...
We fly.
I assume you're attacking with those two. Yep.
Melt it down.
Yeah, well, at least we both have decks that suck, but... Oh.
Step back.
Okay, it's not looking well. Flying is annoying. Is as annoying as ever, I see. But yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I need to.
Time heals all.
Nice. Anyway, well, yeah, well, the fact that it gives us card draw is pretty good, but I've yet. Oh, is that permanently? God damn it. Anyway, well, attacking with. Yeah, I don't want to play that yet. Ah, well... Wait, are we actually going to win this? Maybe. Yes! Woo! Well, let's keep on go well. No, I want to play ranked. Because, well, that gives us decks, decks around our skill level. Which has to be a good thing, right? Well, it seems like people are still playing this game, so... I haven't played it for a while though, so... Yeah, we might just do the single player draft things because it should be a bit easier to win games. We're going first to... Yeah, we are not keeping a one power hand, no way. So... Well, it gives us plenty of ramp, so it's okay, I guess. I mean... I don't think it matters which one we pick, because, yeah.
Glory in battle.
Wait, we already got our finisher somehow.
Who says you can't play with fire?
Well, I think, well, we've got 2, 3, 4. We've already got, we're up to 5. Now the problem is we don't have any. The problem is we don't. Well, we get a wisp, but now the problem is that we can't do anything until turn 6, which is kind of a problem. Yeah. Do we need more removal? Maybe. We'll see.
I stand ready.
Who says you can't play with fire?
Well, I guess getting this stuff out of our deck is decent. I kinda wish we could move our stuff around in the hand, but that's a small complaint.
For those who cannot.
There we go, okay. Okay, well, we'll... I would like a better one to use that with, but... What can you do? What can you do?
My sword is yours.
Glory in battle.
What the... God damn it.
Step back.
Yeah, I think we're better off playing defensive. I'm a little worried. Just a bit. She's gonna... I have to deal with that somehow. Well, I'm dead. Oh well, it was a good try. Hey, we got a deck. Berserk. You may give it reckless to attack. When it attacks, increase the damage of the top spell. Okay. I'll. That's good in that type of deck. Well, so that'll put us into a rain. Well, I assume that I'm going to win. I don't know. Well, looks like I'm going to win 3, probably. 2 or 3. Well, I've already got 2, so it could possibly. So if I. Yeah, if I actually get a good opening, I don't know. Maybe I need some more low-cost cards. Well, I need... Well, I've got plenty of 3-cost cards, so if I can get to 3, I'm okay, but... If I can draw my 3 costs, I'm probably okay, but... Maybe I should... Sand's a little slow, but it's okay. At least, well, we're guaranteed. We're not going to have to be doing. Well, we're not going to be doing nothing until turn. Well, we're not going to be doing nothing until turn. We're not going to be doing nothing. You can choose that one, or, well, I don't know. Fair enough. The 0-2 isn't really a threat, it's just there to get.
Focus, child.
It's just there because it gives me, well, it doesn't really ramp, it just gives me more to, just means I can...
We will rise up!
It just makes it so that, oh, well now I'm missing a 3-drop, so that's unfortunate, but what can you do? We can block an attack at least. Anyway, let's play you. Kill us.
Got him in my sights.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, now that I know how the game works, I'm not gonna be stupid like that.
bellows! For the bellows!
Yeah, well, we're going to have to... We're fine, we're fine.
Time heals all.
Yeah, that makes sense. That they can't attack, but... Yeah, one with... Yeah.
A well-placed coin.
He must not be freed.
I don't know, I'm okay with us with stalling right now. It depends which of us has the better late game at this point. Which, well... Well, he has more cards than me, surprisingly. Well, I guess he's drawn quite a few cards with that, so... That one is just really good, what the heck. Anyway, we'll play the Fire Sigil. I assume you're not blocking, but... Oh, you're champ blocking, eh? Yeah. Yeah, see, I understand the terminology. I played Magic the Gathering. Paying that's really good. I mean, I want you. Where do I get you? Anyway. He pays 4 again. What? That is some value you've got there.
For the bellows!
Speaking of chump blocking, let's do that ourselves.
Got him in my sights.
Melt it down.
Oh, we might have this. If he has a... Well, I don't know how many board wipes there are in this game, but... If... Well, considering it's a little bit slower, there could be some, but... Well, there are a few more decks than there are in Magic the Gathering, so... I don't know. He's digging for an... Look at how many cards he has. He has so many cards. What the... How many cards are you allowed to have in this game? Hey, we won 3. Your units get +1/+1 this turn, that's okay. We'll play the final one and then see what we do from there. Yeah, I've got 10 minutes, we might have enough time. Anyway, either way, this is going to be the last game. I don't know, 5 sigils is a little much, but... As long as we don't get flooded, then we're good. Either way... Boom! Anyway, 4 damage, you can't be stopped. Okay, well, we got removal in hand, so we're not completely... We might hang on to this for a relevant time. Or we'll play it right now, because we kind of need it. Because flying is annoying. Yeah.
To your health.
They have a deadly. Interesting. A 3-element deck? Well, that's interesting.
Focus, child.
Well, I think I've lost this game. Yeah, it's probably too risky. I don't know. I should stop. I should stop. I should not. I shouldn't keep when I've got a. Huh?
Who says you can't play with fire?
Rip. Should I just give up? Well... Yep, I'm dead. Oh well, I did...
A discovery for the ages!
Rip me. I'm dead, so who cares? Well, I finally played someone with a decent deck. Well, otherwise known as a deck better than mine. 3 elements. Now you're just showing off. Now you're just showing off. You don't need that much damage. Anyway, time to end this stream because, well, I don't really have time to do another one, do I? Anyway, bye. See you tomorrow. Well, maybe. Anyway.